Hi everybody. So today we're gonna do something a little different. There were a few cards that stood out to me in a reading I did for someone this morning. One of the personal readings I did. And I want to talk to you guys about it and send a message along. So, Spirit, give us a clean and clear space to be able to deliver the message fluently in the way it is meant to be received. Okay. So the first card is this one, right? I keep seeing this card in numerous people's read and them having to either come out of it or they just came out of it or they're dealing with it. Somebody is in this energy they're dealing with. And it's just, this is betrayal. This is taking something that's not yours. This is actions that are not honorable. It shouldn't be that much going on like that. The reason I want to talk about this today is not just to talk about the negativities and I just talk about so many people operating in this sleazy, just trying to get over, take what's not theirs type of energy. And talk about something that came out today in somebody's read. And I want to pass that energy along because this is the way that you fight this energy and get the best out of situations. Because this actually came out in the read in reverse. And in reverse, this card represents, in this deck, remember I bounce from different decks and they have different definitions or an elaboration on the definition. You know, I'm going to start the same and have a little bit of differentiations. So in this particular deck, in reverse, it's giving back a property that wasn't yours and taking good advice. So, and it came out influenced by the star. So the star influenced someone to give back. Hold on, somebody's trying to call me. To give back what wasn't theirs and to take good advice. And what is the star? In this deck, the star is faith, hope, finding balance between spirituality and the physical realm. You see this picture? Just naked with your cups flowing over. You have to find your purity. You have to find that naked version of yourself. And face the mirrors that you create in this world. You have to be able to look at your reflection in the water and be as the water and not know shame. Shame is a very low vibration. You have to love and be at peace with your purity and where you are right now, wherever that is in your life, and be okay with that. Have that faith, have that hope, have that connection with spirit. Let it play out and begin to play out and overflow into your daily life. Because only then can you get someone that you're dealing with to operate to feel that balance, to understand that balance, to understand that connection, and decide not to operate in betrayal. That star energy hitting them, making them not operate with betrayal, to not running around just not being solid, taking what's not theirs, and just giving bad advice. I forgot about that too. When it's upright, it's giving evil and bad advice, like just steering people, just being sinister, just steering people a certain way and taking. That's what this card is. But the beauty of what came out in the read for the person this morning is that what influenced it to be in reverse was the star. And then I clarified it because I couldn't feel, I had my eyes closed when it was popping out, and I couldn't feel if it had came out in reverse or if it came upright. So I clarified it. And the card that came out when I clarified it was the sun. The sun is like the best card in the deck. He naked too. So pure, connected with his inner child. And I'm saying he, but it's not, this is not a gender role. This is anybody. This is that glow. This is that shine. This is that rays of, you're going to get these minerals by just being in my presence. You're going to get this healing by just being in my presence. You're going to feel this joy. You're going to feel this abundance. You're going to feel this love. From the purest state of my being glowing at you, what you going to do with it? You know what? You just going to give back what you stole. You just going to be like, I'm not going to betray this one. I'm just going to go in a different direction. Because that energy too strong. The energy too pure. This is what you want to give out into the world. This is what you want to beam people out with. But you cannot know this level of purity. This level of glow. This level of love. This level of joy. Like your insides is riding ponies in a sunflower field. Naked. Until you can be out in the cold. Naked. That was loud going by, you guys. But let's talk about that, because when I in doing dream work and getting spiritual symbolisms, motorcycle is one of the symbols of transitions in life. So a lot of the mobile transportations, like in your dreams and dream symbolisms, is transportation, is as a transitioning in your life, going from one part of your life to another part of your life. If it's flying, then that's spiritual transitions in your life. But that, and it's fast, like it was rumbling, like it's time to move forward in your life. But create that balance between your spirituality and your physical. Find that balance, find that purity, find just having faith in it and hope in it. They just out there in the wilderness, in the cold, when their cups is overflowing. Because they took the time to connect with that and to live a life without shame and without worry and without wonder and without doubt. But with that faith, that hope, that love, and that balance in life. And with that, they know this. And with this beam, you can overcome anything, baby. You can overcome anything, king. You can overcome anything, queen. They just got to reverse on you. They came with this energy, just had to reverse on you. Like, you know what? I'm not even going to go there with you. This ain't even, why even do that? Like, like you have to talk to their inner child. And you cannot do that if you have layers of your own toxicities, if you have layers of your trauma, if you have layers of anything that helps you not connect with your source and your being. The love in you, the God that lives in you. That piece of the omnipresence and consciousness and grand consciousness and database of life force energy and creation. Your center that glows. When you feel as if you're empty, when you feel as if you low, when you don't have nothing, it's because you are tainted in your relationship with God. Because it's in you. You are it. You have to operate in that image. But all our conditionings in life and so many distractions and so many ideals planted in your head of what's important, you create all of these barriers, all of these conditions, all of this crap and all of this junk layered onto your pureness. But it's only this level of heat, this level of heat you coming with, that you glowing and beaming into somebody, or at somebody, is what's going to be infectious. It has to be strong enough to be infectious. That's what it is. Because energy is infectious. It transmutes each other, or cancels each other out. What's transmuting you? And for those of you who don't understand the term transmute, when it comes to energy, one energy, like say you come in with a positive or a negative or neutral or whatever, right? one of the energies, if they're stronger than the other one, they have the power to consume the other energy and make it into its own. So are you being transmuted by negativity? Are you transmuting negativity into positivity? Which one are you doing? Are you being neutral in between it? You kind of in a gray area, you don't even know what you're doing? Or is it like balanced out and it just kind of exists within you? You know, which is okay. We operate on positive and negatives, and most of the time it's a perspective. But you can tell once it gets overloaded, and now they're all transmuting into negativity, and they're sinister. Now you're operating in sinister. You're giving bad advice. Your actions are evil, not honorable, and you're betraying people and stealing, and just ew, just ew. Like your energy and your insides is like ew. No matter what picture is painted, what's really glowing out and fueling your actions. And if it don't look like this, because you took the time and you really reflected within for this, that balance between the metaphysical and the physical, that hope and that faith, that wisdom. I forgot, this is wisdom too. I look at the star card almost like the like a minor arcana for, even though it's in the with the higher cards, it's still like a minor high priestess to me. But it doesn't have to be just for a woman, but it still has that energy to me in this particular deck. But that's it for that. I just the message, the overall message is just to heal and be okay with finding your inner glow and your inner peace without comparing. To be okay and love your purity. To be okay with loving your rawness. And know that there's no design like yours. Love it. Love you. And glow. We fight so hard in life to get back to our inner child, and have moments where we could just feel free and secure and just like, I can just be me. And be around people that you feel safe in doing that and not judged. But first you got to get to the point of not caring about being judged and just love you as is. Like even when we're talking about hair and makeup and stuff like that, right? It's beautiful. This is the beginning of time. The indigenous has been putting different stuff on their faces, different ceremonies, and and just doing different things with their hair, and we've been doing that. That's okay. The thing is, are you doing it to be someone else or to just enhance your human experience? It's a difference, because when you take it off, are you still happy? Do you still love what you see? Is it an extension of your artistic expression? Because that's really what it is, a part of your artistic expression. Or is it a fantasy because you don't love yourself? It's a difference. Some people love themselves. They wake up and they just love what they see in the mirror. They love it, and they're just so grateful just to have what they have. And then whatever I extend on it and express out of it to just show even more of my canvas, they do. But which one are you? Because you have to love your nakedness, which is hard for some people, especially some of us, and everything's not perfect. I got some stretch marks, and not all girls be wanting to show their stretch marks all the time. You know what I mean? That's why I love Kendrick. He said he liked the ones with the stretch marks, okay? But love yourself. Love yourself. Love your canvas that you start with. Because somebody else probably would love to start where you're starting. You don't know. It's not even your business to care. Just glow. Glow. It's too many conditions for you not to just glow. Because the world will never be happy. It will never be satisfied with you at your pureness. Even though anything you cake on, then now the things you cake on are just more things to be analyzed in its perfection or non-perfection according to society or what people think. So you gotta love it as is, and anything that comes from that. And that truth and that joy and that abundance and that glow, no matter what, if you don't have nothing but you just that energy in the field. You know what I'm saying? You just got that energy in the field for no reason. That'll make people treat you different. That'll make people respond to you different. That'll make people experience you different. And they want some of that. It'll be infectious. You'll start to transmute the sinister. You start to transmute the evil. You start to transmute the backstabbing and betrayal that lives inside of them. You start to transmute it with your glow, with your pureness, with you being okay with wherever you are in life, and still glowing and still finding that inner child and that pureness and that love and that abundance from the wisdom you gain from taking that time to connect with spirit and finding out how it balances out in this physical world. All right, that's it. I'm not gonna keep going. So peace and love, you guys. That's the message of the day. Peace.